All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe. You guys, this channel is called Live Narc Free, where it's all about getting free and staying free after dealing with narcissistic abuse. So, today, you guys, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about, if you are having the urge to contact your narcissist and maybe some things that you can do um, to help you to not contact them or to, um, reach out to them if you're feeling that urge or if you're having that withdrawal or that relapse, if you're kind of feeling tempted. I just wanted to give you guys some tips and some things that can help you, if you are feeling the need to contact the narc, some things that you can do instead. And then also towards the end of the video, you guys, I don't know if any of you guys noticed my community board where I posted about the self-mastery course, where it's going to be a group coaching course. So the individual course, but we would come together as a group weekly or bi-weekly to go over some things or questions that you guys may have. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that towards the end of the video. So I'm just giving you a heads up in regards to that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it, you guys. So the first thing that you just want to be mindful of, and shout out to Instagram because I did get this from Instagram, and make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram at livenarcfree.llc, and make sure that you guys do like my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, my Live Narc Free page, and make sure if you like this t-shirt, I have it in different colors too. You guys, I have different colors, different styles. If you like this, you can go to, there's a link below in the description box and you can get a t-shirt just like this, or I have some new t-shirts, the Reclaim Your Life Back t-shirts. You're more than welcome to get one of those just to support mental health awareness and just, to keep spreading and sharing insightfulness, awareness, and education to the community, right? Yeah, you guys, some things that can help you in regards to, your wellness journey, your recovery journey from narcissistic abuse, and help you with not being tempted to contact the narc. Instead of sending an impulsive text message to the narcissist, what you can do is, maybe try writing yourself a note, or maybe you can try journaling. I actually have a video that I wanted to post below that it talks about, things that you can do to promote your healing and things that you can do to hinder your healing, So maybe that might be a good video for you to watch after this. But yeah, so maybe you could journal, or maybe you can write yourself a note, or, maybe you can phone a friend. Instead of phoning the narc, maybe you can phone a friend, or maybe you can, talk to a therapist, a coach, or a counselor and stuff like that. Maybe that might be helpful. All right, so the next thing is, instead of lashing out, like for some of us, we may lash out because, we could be feeling angry, we could be feeling resentment, bitterness, and shame, regret, remorse, and confused, let down, disappointed, all those feelings, right? So instead of lashing out on someone close to you, you may want to go on a solo walk, or maybe you might want to go with a friend, or you can actually maybe do some stretching, or, if you're feeling angry, you might want to throw a pillow at the wall or something like that. Maybe that might be helpful. Or for some, if you have the luxury, maybe it could be going to a shooting range, or, if you have a gym membership, is doing a really hardcore workout, and stuff like that. Or maybe you might want to box, maybe get like a punching bag or something like that. Just do something to because you're going to be feeling angry and you're going to need to let that emotion out because those emotions are normal. Instead of lashing out on a friend, or maybe even lashing out on a therapist or a coach or something like that, you might want to just go on a solo walk, or, stuff like that. So the next thing is, you might be dealing with, bottling up your feelings after dealing with the abuse. Like maybe you might not want to say anything to anyone. You might want to keep it to yourself. You could feel like, oh no, I don't need to talk to anyone about this. Like I'll be fine. I'll just get underneath someone else, right? So maybe what you want to do is, you can maybe try listening to music, listen to your favorite album, or maybe you can try writing some music. For some of you guys that are singers, songwriters, rappers, inspired artists, or maybe you can draw something or paint something and stuff like that, try to be creative, or maybe you can dance, sing, laugh, or, some things that might be helpful, especially if you're bottling up your feelings, because that was me. I would bottle up my feelings. And the funny thing is, you guys, you know what I would do? I would actually sing. I would sing, and I would like listen to music, and I would watch like movies. So maybe that's something that some of you guys can do as well. All right. So another thing is, especially if you are going through the recovery and the wellness process after dealing with the abuse, you might be overthinking a lot, and you could be ruminating, you could be second guessing yourself or doubting yourself or feeling like, just all over the place emotionally, So some of the things that you can do is, I can't even read what I wrote. You might want to, I think this is watch a movie. Yeah, watch a movie. Yeah. Yeah, watch a funny movie or a show or something like that. Yeah, watch a lighthearted show or a funny movie. Yeah. So kind of like what I said in regards to if you feel like you're bottling up your feelings, and stuff like that. Or you can just count to 10 or count to 20 and just say to yourself, like, I'm gonna be okay, it's totally fine, I make mistakes, um, you know I'm not perfect. You can say that to yourself out loud, because also it could be like your inner critic is talking to you, and it's beating you up or making you feel bad, or it's projecting self-hate or self-disgust onto you, and you may need to talk back to yourself, or maybe you can journal that out too, or have different responses that you say to kind of help with the overthinking spiral. Or the overthinking could be like, okay, I missed a narc, so let me contact them. I missed a narc, let me call them. Or I missed a narc, and I need to reach out to them, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So hopefully that is helpful. All right. So also, when you're in your healing and recovery journey, you might be tempted to compare yourself to others, and I definitely know the feeling. I definitely would do that. I would say many, many years ago, like 2014, 2015. But I noticed, like, in my journey, I was really, really focused on myself, and I was trying to figure out what happened. That was me. But I know for others of you, maybe if you are quite active on social media and you may be seeing other people in relationships or other people getting married or engaged and stuff like that, and maybe you're dealing with a narcissist, and that can make you feel like, well, dang, like I want to be liked and loved, or I want to feel desired. I want to feel like people want me or desire me sexually, or whatever the case is. Because maybe you could see like family and friends, all this stuff is happening to them. So, one of the things that can help is just, again, to focus on yourself, focusing on your own goals and your own dreams, and make a list of what you're grateful for. Make a list of some things that, that have already happened for you, anything that good that came into your life. You can write a little gratitude journal or a gratitude list, and just be grateful for what you have, and for the things to come. So I hope that this was helpful. I would love to know, was this insightful for you guys? Do any of you guys plan on implementing any of these? I would really love to know. Um, so yeah, and as I always say, you guys, let me know of any other topics that you want me to do in regards to dealing with, the narcissist. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, I did want to talk about my self-mastery course that I wanted to share with you guys. And like I said, there were 3 people that voted. So for those 3 people, if you're watching this, please send me an email, or if you're watching this video and if what I'm about to say resonates with you and it sounds interesting, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I would love to support you in any way. But so yeah, the self-mastery course, and you might say like, well, what is self-mastery? So it's basically being able to master all parts of you, whether that's mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically, being able to master yourself. Now, the thing about narcissists is they're always trying to master other people, but that doesn't, as you could see, it doesn't bring them any happiness. It doesn't bring them any peace, and no stability to a degree, because they're always trying to control other people. But when you can get in control over yourself, then your outside world will be stable, and you'll feel like, okay, like I'm in control of myself. I control my emotions, I control my feelings, I control my thoughts, and that is what makes the big difference. And for you, so that way you can accomplish your goals or your dreams, or whatever it is that you want for yourself, right? So the thing with this self mastery course, what I like about it and what we're going to be doing in this course is, we're going to be able to be more mentally stable and emotionally stable, because again, living in this crazy world, and not only that, but dealing with narcissistic abuse, it causes you to be unstable mentally, emotionally, and psychologically. Again, where your emotions are everywhere. You're constantly overthinking, you're constantly second guessing yourself, you're constantly doubting yourself, and you're unable to make decisions, you're unable to move forward in a positive way. So we're going to be counteracting that and more. And then not only that, but in this self mastery course, you're going to be learning more, as I always say, more on confidence, more on reassurance, and you're going to be learning more about being productive, constructive, and progressive, so that way, again, you can accomplish whatever it is that you're setting out to do for yourself, whatever passion or activity or hobby you want, whatever goal you may have. You can definitely accomplish that, because the more focused you are, the more confident you are, then that gives you the motivation and the inspiration to continue to keep moving forward and to continue on your journey, right? And you'll feel empowered and you'll feel inspired to keep going. But if your emotions are all over the place, you're so focused on an arc, then you don't even have any energy to put into yourself, because you're so focused to put it into other people in the narc. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be a lone wolf, like I always say, but you do need to have that time to yourself. But if you're codependent on the narc, you don't have that luxury, because you're so focused on them. You're so focused on pleasing them and being around them and getting their attention and getting their admiration and getting their love and doing things for them, and kind of neglecting yourself, neglecting your needs, your desires, your wants. You forget about yourself, essentially, because that was me. I'm gonna tell you guys, I felt like I was lost. I did, and a lot of us, we do get lost in a narcissist, because the narcissist wants to change us. So in a sense, self mastery is all about finding yourself, finding who are you, who is this person. Maybe you may have developed a personality after being around your narcissist, and it's like it's not even who you really truly are. So now this is all about finding yourself, self-reflection, self-introspection, and self-improvement, right? And then the other thing is, in this course, you're going to be able to, for those of you that are ready to date and go out there in the world, you're going to be more attractive. Maybe you're going to be doing more things to make you feel more desirable, and you'll feel better about yourself. And that way you'll be able to have more options in dating, and, you can explore that, and you could be able to choose. You may have a lot of people coming towards you now, because you know yourself, you know your worth, you know your value, and there's no, you don't let up. It's like you lay down the law. You get me? So yeah, and then again, you'll be able to attract better relationships and better options. So it's like now you're not chasing after people; people are chasing you at this point. So that's all about self mastery. But yeah, the other thing is too, you're going to be able to, when you master yourself, you're going to be able to have more security, whether that's in finances or stability, or like I said, emotional security or mental security, psychological security, stability, right? And then not only that, you have more energy to do what you want, or you have more energy to be more, like I said, productive, whether it's in work and career. You might be a producer, like a really good producer, or maybe you can be more creative. You might get more results, and maybe it's like your job or whatever, and that could lead you to higher levels of promotions or raises, and it could lead you maybe to a better opportunity, and stuff like that. So that all comes with mastering yourself, right? Now, yeah, you just have more clarity about yourself, about others. And like I said, if there's any projects that you want to pursue, you have that clarity as well. So, like I said, so you can keep going up and moving forward in your life, or whether that's with children or personal goals, or maybe you might have a goal. You might want to lose some weight, maybe, and then you could start choosing different meals or planning out different activities and stuff like that. But you know, you can't do that if you're focused on an arc. You can't do that if you haven't mastered yourself. You get me? So yeah, hopefully that is helpful. But yeah, and then you know, the other thing is with this self mastery course, you're going to be able to have more peace of mind. You know, not only with yourself, but of the past and the present and the future, because you're just kind of like, you know, you understand what happened in the past, you let it go, you move forward, and then in the present, you're just kind of like, the past doesn't define me, you know, but I'm able to go on in the future and take the lessons, you know, but not necessarily taking the past with you, right? But you take the lessons that you learned from the past and then you learn not to do that anymore. Or even if you slip up, it's like you get back up and you continue to keep going forward. So, you know, self mastery is about making peace with the past. Like, and the thing about forgiveness is it's like you forgive, so you let it go and then you forget about it. So that means not bringing it back up anymore, right? So anyway, yeah, hopefully that is helpful. But yeah, you just kind of have more freedom to, you know, to have what you want, do what you want, spend time with family, friends, or spend time doing things that you like. Or maybe a goal for yours is to get a house or something, and it's like you'll have more energy to, you know, focus on getting a house or whatever the case is. Or maybe, you know, whatever your personal goal is, the self mastery is key. You have to master yourself before you can master anybody else or anything, right? But yeah, hopefully that does make sense. And the other thing is, you know, you'll have better emotions. That's what the self mastery is about, because you know, people are always going to try to trigger you. Or it could not just be other people, but it could just be from your past, whether it's the CPTSD, memories of the narc, or memories of, you know, experiences that just wasn't, you're not proud of. You know, when you master yourself, you know, you have that emotion, but then you kind of just let it pass, you know. And that's kind of like what you're going to be learning about, is not to allow your negative emotions to get the best of you, right? Because it does, and it could cause us to go down a downward spiral, or it could cause us to overthink, or it could cause our inner critic to just kind of torture us, you know. So we're going to be learning about that. All right, and then the other thing is final things in regards to the self mastery course. If you guys have an interest in it, we're going to be talking about you know, as I always say, just to wrap up, doing things that feel right, being able to master your intuition, being able to master your discernment, you know, and listening to your gut and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of us former victims and survivors, that's probably a big thing for us. We don't listen to our intuition, or we don't trust ourselves. Or after we've dealt with the abuse, we've learned not to trust others or ourselves, and it's difficult. And then the other thing is, you know, making better decisions for yourself, you know. And like I said, always just being able to just do more things that make you have more peace of mind, have more stability, and things that's gonna benefit you, yourself, and your family, and your future in the long term. So if that sounds good, you guys, go ahead and send me an email at livenarcfree9@gmail.com, and you can write in the subject self-mastery course you want to sign up. I'm definitely going to be launching it in next month. So if anyone wants to learn more, definitely reach out to me. For the overall video, though, if you like this, like I said, make sure that you do check out the video where I talked about things that help promote healing versus things that hinder healing. That might be a good video for you to watch after this. But other than that, I love you guys so much. I will see you all next video. Take care. Bye.